Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Lord Forwind here in Europa Universalis 4 playing as Russia. Things are going fairly well. We're massive, to be honest. I think we're currently the largest nation outside of the Ming who are tucked behind. So at the end of the last video I asked for a suggestion for ideas. No one really provided any. So I've decided I think I'm going to go administrative for now, because doing influence would be really useful for that aggressive expansion reduction. However, I'm already behind in diplomatic tech, and that would put me further behind, whereas in admin tech I'm about even. So I've got to get this next level 15 military tech, and then I can start conquering things again. How are we doing finance-wise? I've got one loan left. Okay. Oh, it looks like one of my colonies finished. Or Siberian frontier colonies, to be technical. Are we missing an institution? No, we're not. Next one's global trade, which is definitely not going to be us. So, I don't have to worry too much about that, other than making sure I have marketplaces, which I do. Good. I'm going to take the diplomacy there. Still got to keep an eye out on the Ottomans in case they decide to attack me. I think they'd lose against both me and the Commonwealth, but that level 15 military tech is definitely the strongest sole military tech in the world. +1 morale is insane. The other thing I want to try and do fairly soon is throw a line of provinces over here to China, because since I won't be a tributary state of them, and I'm going to resist that even if they attack me, they would start to collapse, which would free up a lot of space in that area of the world. I don't think they could beat me in a war. I don't really want to find out though, so have to be a little bit wary of that. I'll probably try and get a little bit stronger first, I think, and then we'll go mess them up. I should probably stop wasting my diplomatic power converting things, now that I think about it, since I am falling a little bit behind. So I also looked up what it's required to get this, where is it? The Relentless Push East, own the East Siberian coastline. Sounds pretty easy until I realized that this province here, which is usually owned by Urin, is now owned by Korea, counts as part of Eastern Siberia. Which means even if you get here, you'd have to fight a war against the Ottomans, who are, not the Ottomans, the Ming, who are likely to have guaranteed whoever owns that province. Which means getting that is a lot harder than I thought it was. Plus, there's no way I'm going to get it this time, of course. So. Okay, I can pay that back next month. No. Less loans, the better. Another colony done, thank you. Another colony done there. There we go. We are becoming huge. We definitely have the largest name in the world at the moment. I know France is pretty big itself. Do I want to try and kill Shirvan? Probably not until I get the military tech. I think I'll end up waiting till that. Otherwise, it's not going to get me that much. Let's lower autonomy a little bit. There's no reason in saving it, really. Might as well spend it when I got the chance. Okay, we have a conversion done. Just going to keep converting, of course. Let's see, what else? Oh yes, before I forget, I should mention that I have now started doing Twitch streaming at different times. I tried YouTube, but it's not as good. So I'm trying to do Twitch streamings on like Monday, Wednesdays, and Saturdays so far in the evenings. But of course it'll vary on what's going on. But if you want to see me do some stuff there, I just did a Sun God achievement play of that, which I think the videos are available still. Yeah, so I might be trying to do some like world conquest, conquer large parts of the world over there for a while. But obviously I'm not going to forget to keep doing this, but if you guys want to see some more Europa, that would be a place to go. Same username, Lord Forwind, although there is an underscore between the two names. What else? I think that's about it. So I've been doing that some. What is going on here? Ooh. The head of the Romanov. I'll divide their land a little bit. Of course, now I've got to give them land back, because now they're going to be unhappy. So confusing. Politics of Russia. Although I think historically the Rukurevich dynasty was overthrown by the Romanov dynasty, so I've got to keep an eye on them. Until then, there's not much I can really do at the moment. I'll let those revolt. I should be able to squash them. Yeah. When's this Age of Reformation come to an end? When global trade has been discovered, so it should be coming to an end pretty soon. Because global trade is next. So, oof, that's actually good for us because we don't have much that would help us with the Reformation events are not that useful, but the Age of Absolutism will be handy. Especially since we already meet one of the requirements, having the ability to field 200 troops at once. Okay, 2 conversions. I'll just keep converting away. I should actually start seeing about it, seeing if I can threaten Chagatai here. And or Buryata and Korea. Actually, Buryata does not have a protector at the moment. Let's send a division over there, why don't we? Come on. There we go. Might as well conquer them. No one else seems too concerned about them in the world. Then I can worry about threatening Korea and other people. Yeah, I'm going to do the tech level rather than the idea. Because I'm probably going to fall behind in tech once the global trade fires. I mean, that inevitably is going to happen. Always does if you have a large empire. Buryata's army is on the move. Hey, they've got 18,000 troops there. They're no joke. I still think I am significantly stronger than them. Oh yeah, I am now that I've got the next tech level. Assuming China doesn't have it, I could probably take on China right now. Or the Ming, technically, but yeah, China. Oh, loss of prestige. Not the biggest issue in the world. My only little bit of worry here is the Kazai Bell I did pick is one of those ones where you have to win battles to get it. But I should be fine. Yeah. I'm wondering if Russia actually has an event dealing with absolutism mechanics. That would be kind of cool if it did. Just have to keep an eye on that army wandering around up there in case they decide to come kill me. Otherwise, I'll happily steal that land. If I can threaten Chagatai for 2 provinces here. Chagatai, I guess. Then I'll be bordering the Ming, which would be nice. Although I am kind of worried about getting into a fight with the Ming if I can help it. I mean, I still have Poland and Lithuania, don't get me wrong, and together we are an absolute monstrosity, but... Oh yeah, I forgot I had Austria. There's no one really else who'd want to be allies. I mean, there's Great Britain over there, but... maybe they'd be worth it. Since Protestantism rules, there's not much I have to worry about. Let's take all of Buryata's land then. Buryata might join a coalition against me. Great, but you're gonna be dead, so I don't really care personally. Well, it'd be nice if George's army didn't stick to me like a flea here. Or a tick or something, because they're causing me to get attrition on this army. There we go. It's a bit of a odd war to fight, but free land is land, and seeing how I only have really about 5-6 nations to attack. Sweden, Commonwealth, Ottomans, Persia, Chagatai, which is the Ming, Korea, which is the Ming, and then Shirvan. I've got to pick my battles a little bit. Now, we should win this, but just got to keep an eye on them. Yep, there we go. Haha, and then he died right afterwards. Well, your last service was a good one. I think it's time for me to go finish off Shirvan. I'm thinking I'll feed some of the land to the Ottomans, actually, assuming they don't have Protector of the Faith. No, they don't. I'll feed it to Georgia, maybe? No, they won't be able to core it. It's a bit of an issue. I'm sure I'll figure it out. There we go. Invade, conquer, give me land. We'll be good then. Just raise autonomy there. Since I don't have absolutism yet, I don't have to worry about raising autonomy. I'm going to try and get pretty high absolutism. Just for fun, I played a Brandenburg-Prussia game, and having high levels of absolutism is unbelievably strong. I think I had like 70% admin efficiency with all the different upgrades and stuff I took. So I was able to steal lots of land. I managed to get the Ruina Imperii achievement and Early Reich. So I formed Germany and destroyed the HRE, in case anyone's curious. That was fun. I've been wanting to do that for years, but it's not an easy achievement, actually. The sheer amount of land you have to control to form Germany is ridiculous. Let's take that all. I know there's a chance the Ottomans will join a coalition, but they were going to probably already consider joining a coalition to begin with. Oops. Let's get the more expensive one. It's easier to raise small amounts of power than a large amount. There we go. Now, priorities. I really need to get a fort somewhere here. Go build it in this mountain range rather than this drylands. Just to make it, if the Ottomans want my land, it won't be that easy. Okay, just making sure I'm not missing an army somewhere. The downside of dealing with massive empires, of course, is you have to keep track of all your troops. I should probably strengthen that fort as well. I think I'll also strengthen Georgia's fort. I should probably also strengthen Crimea's fort. Why aren't you... Oops, Poland's probably had another one of their events where they have to either give up authority or something else, because they got a large amount of rebels. Let's support the Oprichnina, or however you say it. Use them to reduce the rebels for the time being, although I know I'm going to have to deal with rebels at some point. Let's get some claims from Chagatai. I would like... This is Carolyn. Oh, I can fabricate claim on area, I forgot that. I wish I knew what this province was part of. Outer Mongolia, okay. It's a bit of an odd thing. I mean, it would be nice if they actually showed which provinces as fabricating a claim on. Or states, technically. Ah, I can threaten them for land. There we go. Get a little bit closer to bordering the Ming. Get a little bit closer to probably inviting my own doom, but if I can collapse the Ming, that makes life a lot easier. Oh, you finished, but you haven't. Oh, okay. I mean, I suppose what you could do to get the relentless push east is border Korea there and Udi and then threaten them for the province, or Yeren if they still own it. I suppose that would work. Never really stopped to think about it, but it would. There we go. Got a fortified fort there. Let us also strengthen the forts right up here. Because I have juggled the Ottomans between a couple forts before and things and it works. Oops. We have a new ruler. We also have a terrible heir, so I'm going to get rid of him. We have not a bad queen though, which is nice. A lot of strong forts in the south. However, if those are overrun, I'm just going to get demolished up here. Probably don't need that fort anymore. Let's get rid of that fort. I don't want to get rid of too many forts. The problem with Russia is you can just overrun so much land. Oh, this is a totally useless splendor. Global trade has not fired. Huh. Weird. Where's the highest trade node? Ooh, it's Constantinople. Oh, it's because they're at war with somebody. There we go. Wherever it is, it just fired. Oh, fired in France, interestingly. Oh, okay. So let's see what it will take for me to pick that up. Moscow, 3 per month. Okay, so I should be getting it in a couple provinces pretty quickly. After that, it's going to take time to spread, obviously. I'll probably do another icon of John Clemasis, just for the institution spread, which would be handy. However, I think I'm probably going to do that in another video once I extend my frontier a bit here. Just because we're at 20 minutes. There we go. It's so amazingly easy to grow as Russia now. It was always a pain to have to be dealing with colonists all the time. So I think that was overall a good change. Anyway, that will be it for this video. We're doing pretty well. We've got strong border with the Ottomans that's only going to get stronger. Global trade will arrive fairly soon. The Commonwealth has hit their full idea tree, so now they're actually capable of fighting the Ottomans. Yeah, I don't know where else we go. Oh, wait, I can threaten Sweden, can't I? I can't. I have to get a little stronger. Well, I'll have to come back to that. But thank you guys all for watching, and hope to see you in another video. Bye for now.